Hi everyone! I think you'll remember a couple of weeks ago I put up a video saying that I was completely spur of the moment changing the theme of my island. I was going from a sleepy rural town to a spring blossom village. And you're probably wondering what's happened since. Whether I've stuck with the theme, whether I've been working on it at all, if I've still been inspired. So I thought I'd give you a little tour and show you what has changed. Now, first up, we will open the map. You can see on here that the right hand side is still very much like it was. There are still a lot of paths and there are lots of flowers and things over there, and I'm kind of saving that bit for last. But the rest is looking pretty different so far. In my video last week, you will have seen that I've already redesigned all of the villagers' homes, and now I've started working on the actual island. I've made this entrance, it's not finished, but I wanted to kind of ramp up to the other side to be pretty close to the airport, so I've made it really close. Up here we're going to have like a little park area. This is going to be very full, same as over here. And these two spots I did on stream the other day. I think some of you will have seen those before. I'm really happy with how they're looking at the moment. I think it's kind of cute. And this takes you down to resident services, but we're not going that way yet. I first want to show you what else I've done up here. So I've put a diagonal bridge in. I thought it would look kind of cute up here with Wart Jr.'s house, and this is his space. I think it looks quite cute. This is one of the few areas that is pretty close to finished now. I do tend to, when I work on areas, I work on them and get them to a certain point, and then I move on to something else that I'm inspired for and then come back to them. I just find that for me personally, it helps me to stay more inspired. It helps me come up with fresh ideas if I look at it with a fresh lens another day. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this space has turned out. Down here you'll see another house. And I obviously haven't finished the pathing here, but we will get to that soon. Now over on the left, I think you'll remember I mentioned that Joan's house is going to be on the beach. It kind of worked out because I have got the perfect peninsula on this island to fit a house, and inside her house, her windows look out onto water, and I was just going to pretend physics-wise it was fine, even though if I had put her on a normal beach, behind her house it would have been island. But it's worked out because putting her on the peninsula, she does actually have a sea view out the back, so I'm happy with that. And I've given her this little book club area. I am still working on this space. I think it's looking good, but it needs one or two more things. Ignore the bottle and shells on the beach, but are there any items that you think could look cute in this area? I just feel like it's missing something and I can't quite figure out what. Now this path doesn't go anywhere at the moment, but it is going to eventually meet up with this path down by Wart Jr.'s house. This is going to be a little bit more closed in, and it's going to end up at Gladys's home. And Gladys lives down by the water. I wanted to, I don't know, I have to fix this water. The shape is, I'm not happy with it at the moment, but I like how close it is to the beach. Maybe I'll just kind of hide it with a few bushes and things. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I wanted to give her kind of this like secluded area with trees all around and some water, and I think it's going to end up looking really peaceful, but it's not quite at that time yet. Now over behind resident services, which is here, I have put this lookout space. This was probably the first area I worked on. It's not quite finished, but it is coming together. I want to keep it quite open up here with a few benches, and it is looking out onto this view. And you'll see this view is another one of those ones that I'm still very much working on. It needs a lot more greenery, a lot more spring theming, but I think it's coming together. I think it's going to be really cool at the end to kind of have this view in the middle of the island. Ignore all of these trees. They are just growing for me to use in other areas. Now, this area was already here before. This is Clay's little yard. I think I'm gonna just tinker with it a little bit, but I am pretty happy with it already. It was made for the previous theme because he's got a pottery studio. I should say that. His home is a pottery studio, but I do think it just needs a little bit more, right? Like, next to his house and around there, it's just a little bit empty. And I think I just need to, yeah, just work with it a little bit. Now up here we've got another one of the areas that is pretty close to finished, but not quite there. And this is Dobbys Home. So Dobie's house inside is like his little writing space. He's got bookshelves and a writing desk. And I wanted his home to feel kind of secluded with a little farm and just lots of trees around. And I think I've achieved that. I think it looks kind of cool because there are a lot of trees in front. I think I need to bring something in behind as well. But yeah, I'm liking how it's looking at the moment. Now the waterfalls from the front, they end up down here. I've got a little back pond for those, and Genji's house is going to be here next to that little pond area. I haven't quite done his yard yet. I think that'll probably be the next thing I'll start working on, but we're getting there. Heading down here, you'll see that it is still very much the old island with a lot of messy paths because I've replaced other paths, and a lot of flowers I have to either give away or get rid of. If you're not on our Discord already and you want some of these flowers, definitely join because I'll be giving them away on there. And also when Camembert is finished, I'm going to give away everything on the island, everything in my storage, and so it's definitely worth being on the Discord server for that because I'll be giving all the information for the giveaway on there. So there you have it, the progress so far in Camembert. Do you think I've done a lot for 2 weeks? Or do you think I could have done more? I have put quite a tight time frame on myself to try and get this island finished, and I actually think I may make it still. We'll see. I'm not telling anyone the time frame just because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I really want to. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you did like, what you didn't like, what you think I should add that I haven't yet. And also make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. And follow me on Twitch too because I am working on this island a lot over on Twitch. Thank you again and stay fresh, cheese bags. Bye!